So obviously, first thing I have to do is the tutorial, so just trying to get through that as fast as possible. The game forcing me to slow down a little bit. And that's that job done. Teaching me grenades and stuff, I think. Teaching me sharks movement. Cleared out those guys pretty easily. Nothing really, there's not really anything to say here. Me struggling with Boomer's movement. Because I hate his movement. Game teaching me melee stuff. And that should be Boomer done. On to Harley. I don't play Harley much either, so her movement's a little bit crusty when I play her. Nothing to really say here. That's the tutorial done. So I picked Shark. So now it's just teaching me counters. So I'm just doing counters. Now it's on to Harvest practice. Really easy with Shark. And then it's just a 3-minute combat. So I just skip that. Then as soon as I have control, I leave. And I swap to Season 5. I go over to one of the missions because I want to start farming. And then I realize I need Promethium, so I go to Killing Time. And then I realize you actually need Promethium to start Killing Time. So I just go to a kill mission. Just a random kill mission. And I believe I played this out completely. Obviously, I'm going to struggle a little bit because these are clearly designed for like characters that have played the game, and I've completely skipped any amount of gameplay, and I'm just going straight to this. So it's going to be a little bit harder than you'd probably expect, but I think I only go down like 1 or 2 times here. Wasn't that hard. I picked Shark because I like his movement, and I also think he's pretty fast, so that's good for this project. So I'm just trying to clear these guys out. I don't bother with those brutes because they have so much health, and at this stage of the game I'm not going to be able to kill them. Like you can see my damage is like completely pathetic, but I'm still like making it work. Just jumping between groups, throwing grenades. Getting all the kills I can. I do go down there because I stopped moving, basically. And then that's a little bit of Promethium. So I can now start farming a little bit. I don't get anything crazy here, so it's pretty much just the base character at this point. And I believe I go to Killing Time now. I did get a shotgun, so I'll have a little bit more damage here. Yeah, and I also got a legendary neck bomb that gives me melee damage, I believe. So I'm able to do a little bit of damage. Yeah, I think it's like 500% melee damage, plus your melee is AoE. So that adds a little bit of damage for me, and a little bit of area clear as well. But it's nothing crazy. Like you can see, even at Mastery 3, I'm still not even one-shotting them with my melee. So I'm just doing my best to go between the different groups and kill them as I can. That freeze effect is actually really nice for this stage of the game, because freeze is, I think, 200% extra damage from firearms, or it might just be in general if you're hitting a freezing enemy. So that's really nice for this stage of the game. You can see that the actual those big brutes are really hard at this point of the game, because I have no damage whatsoever, basically. But the actual like mobs are pretty easy at this point. I'm just really low mastery at this point. I believe that I bail. Yeah, I bail because I'm not gonna get much further. I do get a piece of cat, which and I do get a new shotgun that has slightly more damage. I got about 1800 Prometheum from that killing time clear. It was only like 17 mastery, so it's pretty good. I don't know why I took the tier 2 cat here. I think I just took it just because it was something. I don't remember exactly what it does. But now I have a little bit of Prometheum, so I can start actually clearing missions. The reason that I chose the cat season is because the tier 1 cat set is insanely good, and the tier 3 cat set is also very good. So that will help me to farm the stuff that I actually need once I start heading into Endgame. So I'm just clearing this out. I think the tier 2 cat set gives you like a little bit of melee damage or something. I'm not sure why I took it over the one that I had. I don't know exactly why. I think you can see why I like Shark's movement. You can make a lot of micro adjustments with his movement. He has a very active movement. You can just dash in and out repeatedly. Almost done here. And that's the first clear. 4-minute clear. That's not that bad. It's pretty good, to be completely honest. See what we get here. I believe I get the tier 3 cat. One piece of the tier 3 cat from the actual like pass levels. No, it's just tier 1 cat. Oh, and tier 1 cat. Tier 3 cat, yeah. So the tier 3 cat is really good because it basically gives you infinite grenades. So if you get a grenade kill, it makes enemies drop grenades. Just if you get a grenade kill. So that's just infinite grenades basically. So that's going to speed up the clears a lot. And the only downside is that you're basically playing a like full glass cannon build, because if you're not actually playing into getting your 9 lives back, every 10 seconds you get hit for like 99% of your health and shield. So it is a very glass cannon setup, but I have infinite grenades and 500% extra damage on grenades, just as part of the One Piece tier 3 cat set. The One Piece tier 1 cat set does nothing right now, but I am farming for multiple pieces of the tier 1 set. So I do go down here just because I have 1 HP for the entire mission basically. So going down is kind of expected with the tier 3 cat set. So that was a 2-minute clear. That was very good. Unfortunately, did not get any upgrades from this clear, so I'm gonna have to go back in and keep farming. But as you can see, adding those extra grenades really makes a difference, because now I can just jump between groups and just one-shot them basically. Because this is mastery 0 effectively, so 500% grenade damage is enough to just one-shot any enemy basically at this point, at this stage of the game. So I'm just jumping between groups killing them with a grenade, and picking up the grenade ammo. You do have to play a little bit more active because you're always one-shot. Or at least every 10 seconds you get set to one-shot. So you always have to keep moving, basically. So yeah, I get sniped there. So I can't jump at all. I'm very vulnerable there. That was me just walking in a straight line. And then I get another clear. I get another piece of tier 1 cat, but it's in the slot where I have the tier 3 cat, so I'm not able to actually use the set right now. And the reason I want the tier 1 cat is because when you have 2-piece, basically anytime you get a critical hit, you have a chance to just spawn a free grenade. So that's very good for clear time. That ability does have a internal cooldown, but it's not anything too major. So it's just very free grenades. The Catwoman set is all about having just free grenades, basically. Get another 2-piece there. It has a little bit more damage than my basic grenade, so I equip it. But I still haven't gotten the another piece of tier 1 yet, so I'm still farming. I'm speeding this up because it's nothing you haven't seen before. I think I only go down one time here. As you can see, just jumping between the groups, breaking the constructs, and throwing grenades to kill them. Nothing too complicated. 3-minute clear. That's not too bad. And I gotta get another piece of tier 3 here, so I could actually run 2 pieces of tier 1 and a tier 3 if I wanted to. And I do finally get the steel jacket. So now I'm doing another 500% extra damage, so that's like 36x total. And then that was 1 hour of effort, so I've got 500% damage grenades, 500% again, and then infinite grenades. So if I continue this, the next episode will be finishing up the tier 1 cat set, and then immediately going to start grinding for Joker.